Welcome to the Dragon Sailing Pro Tips video series for the DragonFlite 95. In this video, we'll show you the essentials on how to build the B-Rig add-on accessory kit. Although the DragonFlite 95 comes with a standard rig, the B-Rig accessory kit produced by Joysway is available from dealers and distributors worldwide. It's an add-on accessory that allows DF95 skippers to sail their boats in high winds of about 15 to 20 miles an hour. And every part, fitting, sheet, and adjuster you will need is included in this kit. Please access www.dfracing.world and download the rig diagram available. Click on the DF95 pull-down menu, then select DF95 boom drawings and mast links. This will give you a PDF file you can download or print. The schematic has every measurement. You need to make sure your carbon fiber pieces are the correct length, both in and out of the supplied fittings. Also, the schematic shows the exact placement and distances your fitting should be once the kit is completely assembled. Let's take a look at what's inside the kit. Your mast fittings include a one-piece carbon fiber mast, the carbon fiber mast head with insert, the mast fitting tube, and protective rings for the end of the mast. The main boom fittings include a ball race gooseneck with bearings, the innovative Joysway metal compression strut with hardware, and main boom spars with fittings, joiners, and sheet guides. The jib boom fittings include the 10-gram counterweight, metal protective ring, jib boom spars with fittings, joiners, and sheet guides. The rest of the kit includes the Dyneema sheets, DF95 bowsies, silicone tubing, glue hooks, and other hardware needed to complete your rig. Make sure you prepare with the right tools. These include a slow cure CA glue or 30-minute epoxy, a 1.5mm hex wrench for the strut hardware, sandpaper to make sure glued parts bond, masking tape, a metric tape measure or ruler, and a towel for cleanup. Before you begin gluing or sanding, make sure the carbon fiber spars are the correct length. The mast is 827mm, the boom pieces are 214, 164, 144, and 69. The mast fitting tube is 200mm. Take a look at your B-Rig schematic and dry fit the pieces so you're familiar with how they go together. Use your masking tape to cover the areas next to where you'll be sanding and gluing. This way your fittings and spars will be protected from debris and excess glue. The next step is to prep and sand your carbon fiber spars. Lightly sand the spars where they'll be glued. Then make sure to clean all the excess debris off the sanded areas. Once cleaned, it's important to pre-position your silicone tubing, O-rings, and sheet guides on the prep spars before you glue the end pieces on. You can't do this step once it's glued. Now that everything is ready to go, it's time to glue your pieces together. Go slow and make sure your pieces are square and perpendicular on the booms. Let's start with the mast tube insert. Prep and sand the tube at 100mm, then make sure to glue the beveled edge in the center at the 100mm mark. Once dry, it's ready to go. The flat edge slides into the mast and the beveled edge rests on top of the gooseneck assembly. It is optional to glue in this piece. The ends of the mast just need the protective rings glued evenly with the edge. The carbon fiber masthead crane will need to be glued in the fitted plastic part, but it's up to you if you want to glue this piece into the top of the mast. Let's take a look at the main boom assembly. It's critical that the gooseneck and compression strut attachment points are squared. Use a slow cure CA or epoxy on your prep pieces and make sure they are lined up before they dry. 3 screws and 2 nuts are used to attach the strut and boom to the gooseneck. The nuts are for the metal pieces. Put a drop of CA glue on them so they stay secured. Do not glue the sheet guide silicone pieces or O-rings, only the attachment points and joiner. The final step for rig kit assembly will be the jib boom. Once again, Make sure your glued joiner and boom end pieces are squared. The Jim boom has a metal protective ring for the front of the spar that needs to be glued. One key tip is to insert your topping lift line through the end cap before you glue it. Simply tie a couple knots, then insert the sheet into the end cap. Your topping lift is then ready to go. At this point, all we have left is to attach your sails and put your rig on your DF95. The kit has the remaining rigging and bowsies required to install the rig on the boat. You simply need to use the rigging instructions that came with your box kit and use your already assembled A-rig as an easy guide. Sailing the DragonFlite 95 in high winds is what makes radio sailing a fun and rewarding experience. We can't wait to see your boat on the water surfing waves. Make sure to check in to radiosailing.net for more tips, videos, and accessories to add fun and enjoyment to your radio sailing experience.